Hello and welcome back to our school management series. So it was a long time duration. So in the last video, I think we implement the filament shield uh, for our project. So in this video, as per our plan, I am going to implement the import feature. So here, what we are going to do is, so we have the classroom. If you remember the structure, and similarly we have the section, right? And classroom has many sections, so there we have a polymorphic relation here. So classroom has many sections, right? If I go to classroom, here you can see classroom belongs to many sections, that is class sections. So what we are going to do is, today we are going to add a import feature. So we can directly import classroom as well as section. So we'll check and update those things, right? And we'll validate if classroom already exists. If it already exists, then it's okay, we don't do anything. And if it does not exist, we'll create a new classroom. And same for section, we'll check for the edit sections, and then after we save the sections, we will try to attach them with the same logic, right? So let's get, so I think you already have knowledge about how we can implement the import action. So I am just directly I will just copy paste the features. So if you are still confused, you can obviously uh, check the documentation, it's so clear. And besides that, I think we also have a video on our inventory management system, there you can check it out. So I'm not going deep dive here, I am just set up. So this will create me a notification table. So notification means whenever we are inputting or we will export, it will let us know using the notification. And currently I am not using anything, so for that I just need to go to admin panel provider, and here I can just hit database notification. That's it, I have the feature now. And besides that, we have the import tables, export table for export records, and failed import rows tables. Okay, so let me migrate. Okay, oh, I think this migration is already there on my table. SMS, yeah, they are already here. So after that, so the first step is, sorry, for us to is to create a importer class. So for that, what we are going to do is PSP, let me zoom in and let me keep this site. So PSP addition make import filament importer, and the class name will be classroom importer, let's say. So if I go here, you can see I have a module classroom, it's perfect. I have a result record, this is how we want to save the record. And similarly we have the notification body. So now what are the columns that I need? Obviously I will need two columns. The first is name and label, let's say class name, and then the second one is, sorry, import column make, let's say sections, right? Grade sections, clear. So if I refresh here, okay. And then now, so we need the importer from button to be here, right? So for that I need to, this is the list page of the classroom section. So if I go here inside classroom pages, list classroom, so here besides create, what I can do is, or wherever you want, there is a import action. Remember, you need to do for the filament action, not the table actions, filament actions. If you want for the specific table rows, we can use this, meaning that the difference is the table actions means for the specific record, like this edit is the table actions. Okay, filament action make, let's say import classroom our label, let's say import classroom, and then it needs one importer function method. So here we will pass the name of our importer, classroom importer. Perfect. So this is the classroom. If I refresh here, yeah, here I have the things. So I have the download example file, upload a file component. So now for example, what I can do is I can just pass here, like here, like I can make an array. So every string will be a row for here. For example, grade 1, this is the one record, first row name. Similarly, grade 2, let's say grade 3, I will get this on the result, when I will download this example, have that use. Similarly, for example, in section, so I have 3 rows now, right? Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. So what I can do is section A, SCCTI, section A, comma, section B. This is for grade 1. Remember, I have just put it as a single string, but I have separated it with comma so that we will use that here. We can also do here like array, so that we only get that format in the array. And then similarly for second, let's say section B, comma, section C. Similarly for the third one, section C, comma, section D. So altogether we have A, B, C, D, 4 sections, and for these 3 grades. So let me refresh this and let me try to import classroom, and let me download the example CSV file. Okay, I am in the same format. Save, and if I go and check here, yeah, here you can see grade 1, section A, section B, grade 2, it's the same row, grade 3, section C, section C. So this will be the format for our import. So now I will also put this format on this GitHub when I will push these things in the GitHub, and obviously you can access the GitHub from here. It is open, so you can check out the code. I'll just create the new branch if you want. So day 1, day 2, day 3. Similarly, it will be on the day 4. So I'll just push it like that way. Okay, let's get back. So now, okay, we have 2 things. Let's start working here. So after that, we will use this, right? Okay, first or new, either we need the new record or it will update the same record with the name. But remember, we are working on a multi-tenant application, so it means we will have team ID here. So now I need to use team ID too, because it should update only that particular team record, right? But the thing is, we are not going to pass team ID when we are importing the grades, and since this is the job that will run in the background process, so it will also be unable to find which tenant we are working on. So for that, the option we have is we can pass extra attributes from our import action, which will have an idea about our tenant. So I can do import, so team ID, it should be filament get tenant, tenant tenant ID. That's it. So now I have the team ID. So now I can easily access this team ID here. Instead of data, it will not be in data, it will be on options. So this is how we can check out. So now I think we are almost clear for this, right? So let me clear if there are any jobs. FLUSS. Okay, let me run my background server, background worker. Okay, let me try to import it. Still we have not worked for sections. Let us see what's the error or what is the object here. So name is name, section is section. Okay, so if you see, it should fail, right? And if I see here, you can see unknown columns section in field list. So it will try to update all the columns that we have here, even though it's not mentioned here. So what I can do is I will create one public variable, let's say sections, which will be array, or let's say it's a section. So before working on that, I will just say my sections variable should be filled up with $this data sections. So it means the data that I get from this column will be filled on this section variable, right? And then I don't need that section now. That's it, nothing else. So I am adding that on sections public variable, so I can access it on any other methods, and I am removing it from the data, so now it will not try to create or update anything. So let me clear the job, close it, and let me just make it work again, and okay, let's try. We still have grade 1 here. If I try it, name and section are okay, done. So if I refresh here, yeah, I get grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. And if you see here, we have not worked on the part of section 8, but we have the grade now. If I try again, it should be done, yeah, but the things are same because it will try to update with the help of name, right? Okay, let's move further. So after that, the thing that we need to do is, whenever the classroom is saved, we will now try to map it with sections, right? So now we will be using a function after, I think it's public function after save. So this is the method that will be called. So here in the bottom of this import documentation, you can find out. So I am using this method so that every time the record is saved in the database, I will just need to check or update the things, right? So now, so for me, team ID is always on $this options team ID, right? I can access easily. So now I have the sections now, right? So what I will do is, now I will just create a function that will give me the section ID. So I'll collect all my sections and map them $section, right? $section, okay, section, let's say section name, I will get the name here. Section equals to secti1 section, first or create, right? I will just either create it or I will just try to get it. So the first argument I need to pass is team ID, so that it will be based on the team, and the second is name, section name, and then I will return $section ID, right? So here what I have done, use $team ID. So here I am getting all the section IDs, right? So I am collecting my sections and then using the help map. So I am just trying to find the section with that particular details, team ID and section name, and after that I am just returning the ID. So that now what I can do is $this record. So this means this is the classroom record that will be created from here. I can use the method without detaching. What was the method? I don't remember exactly. There was a method, Laravel polymorphic sync. Morph many belongs to many. Okay, belongs to many. It only shows me the names, not this. Okay, here is this sync without detaching. So I will be using this one, sync without detaching, and this will needs the array, right? Section IDs to I can do array because it is the collection. So that's it. So let's try it again. So let me rerun my server because it will not update by itself. Artisan. Okay, let me get back here. Classroom, import the same file. Okay, fail. Let me just remove this. Let's check. Okay, classroom sync without detaching is unknown. Okay, I need to pass the name of the method here. Record classroom sections. So I need to attach from that. Artisan q clear. You can also do by using for loop, like for each section and try to find and then attach that particular record. I'm just trying to test the new way. Flaws. Let me clear all and let me try it again, and let me remove my log, delete the content from here. So here still we have a section A and that. Okay, let me try, and then here let me import it. Import, done. Refresh. Here everything is same. So here I can see 4 sections. If I go in my here, let's say grade 3 should have section 3 and D, right? If I go here, that's it, we have everything now. If I go to classroom resource, then what I can do is tables, columns, text column, make sections. Sections dot name, right? And then I can use badge to highlight them. That's it. So here now we can easily see section A, section B, section B, section C, section C, section D quickly. And here we created this. Okay, so this is the way how we can use this part. So in the next video we are going to work maybe on the part of create and manage students. So if you have any specific you can tell that. Thank you.